Hi, I'm Dave Armstrong, and welcome to Dave Calls While You Make Food, a show where we call you while you're making food with our spices. Today we have a great guest. It's a good friend of ours, Cathy Munro from Bramble Hill Farms. They've got awesome microgreens, and you can find them almost anywhere in Nova Scotia. Let's give her a call. Okay, hi, we're here with Cathy Munro from Bramble Hill Farms. How are you doing today?
Hey, Dave, thanks for having me on. I'm pretty excited to make lunch. I'm getting hungry.
Okay, yeah, and before we get started, there is a trivia part of the show, so you'll get 3 trivia questions, and anytime you hear the bell, I'm going to ask you a trivia question.
Oh, I'm going to have to tell you, I'm like the worst trivia person ever. You never want me to be on your trivia team.
Well, I mean, even if you get them all wrong, I give everyone a signed photo of me, just as part of the show.
Can't wait to put it on the fridge.
Oh, and you just won an award. Can you tell us about that?
So Bramble Hill Farm just accepted the award as new entrant in agriculture for 2022. We're not new. We've been around. This is our 5th year. But it takes a few years for people to actually figure out if you're going to stick around. It was really humbling, and it was really great to celebrate our team here and just how far we've come in the last couple of years. So really appreciate it. It takes a lot of hands to build a business, as you know. So
for sure. And congratulations. That's so awesome.
Thank you so much.
So what are you cooking today?
You know what? I'm such a huge fan of cooking my proteins at the beginning of the week. And so we're getting to the end of the week, and I have a little bit of leftover chicken that I had roasted on Monday. So one thing I love to do is just a big salad with some protein on there. So I'm going to make a pea shoot, tomato with chicken salad. And I'm going to make, it's kind of going to be a bit of a taco, what do you want to say? Like taco inspired, because instead of using salad dressing, I'm going to whip up some sour cream and some of my favorite taco enhancer.
Right here.
And that'll be my salad dressing. So,
awesome. Okay. Trivia question number 1.
All right.
Does a cow have 4 or 7 stomachs?
Oh, that's terrible. They have 4 stomachs?
Oh, I'm sorry. It was a trick question. A cow only has 1 stomach, but it does have 4 different compartments.
Okay. Well, but are there any animals with 4 stomachs?
I don't know.
Sure. Question number 2.
There we go. That'll be our next.
All right. First fail.
Okay. Yeah. Let's keep cooking.
All right. So, you want me to tell you what I'm doing while I'm doing it?
Yeah.
Well, I'm really lucky because even though my husband doesn't work for the farm, he works from home. So I'm making lunch for both of us. So I'm going to put my plates out here. And I am using Bramble Hill Farm pea shoots as my base for my greens. And I was really organized, and I salad spun those beforehand. So.
Wow.
I love this knife. It's a peasant's knife.
Oh, good. Oh, wow.
So it looks all rusty and gross, but that's because it's a galvanized steel.
Oh, okay. Oh, cool.
Instead of stainless. So I'm just giving these guys a chop.
What is your favorite microgreen?
You know what? Pea shoots go on everything. I mean, pea shoots are the base of all our salad mixes.
Mm-hmm.
But if I had to go for a mix, I like we do the bold and beautiful broccoli mix.
Okay.
Pea shoots and then a bunch of different like radish and broccoli rabi. And so it's got the little tiny micros mixed in with bigger pea shoots. And I love that one. It has a lot of flavor to it. But you know what? Just a tub of good old pea shoots around goes with everything. So.
Yeah, I love the pea shoots too. They're always awesome. It's great to always just throw it into anything.
I got some tomatoes. You know what? I usually try not to buy tomatoes out of season, but right now the tomatoes coming out of our local greenhouses, like the Dahan greenhouses. They're super good. They're like summer quality. So
one thing that I always like to do with tomatoes is like salt them like 20 minutes before you use them, even if it's like in season. It just kind of brings out the flavor. It helps in winter seasons when like you can get a tomato that tastes like nothing. Like, is this a cucumber or is it a tomato?
Nice. The other day, actually, after school for the kids, I just chopped up tomatoes on a plate, and we love. I think my favorite Big Cove Foods seasoning is the espresso nice. And I put it on everything. And so I just had this plate of tomatoes with espresso nice on it, and the kids just gobbled it. I'm like, so good.
Oh, I gotta try that. That sounds delicious. All right. I got trivia question number 2. It's not a trick question this time. What vegetable contains more protein per calorie than steak?
Protein. Some kind of legume. Protein. Like chickpeas or beans or one of those.
Oh no, it's apparently broccoli. But that does sound like that would be my guess.
Fear. I'm like, yeah, no. But okay, I getcha. Broccoli. I was thinking broccoli is really high in iron, but
yeah.
and fail again. So I warned you. All right, there's some chicken. Oh, I thought this was already all shredded, but apparently not. It's a couple of wings. Interesting fact, if we want to talk about vegetable nutrition, pea shoots have almost as much vitamin C as blueberries.
Oh, wow. Oh, that might be a trivia fact later. What's your favorite kind of music to listen to when you're cooking?
Oh, gosh. It's all over the place. It depends on who's cooking with me, right?
Okay.
Who is in the kitchen. Right now, I'll have to say, if it's William, my 9-year-old, are you guys familiar with the chicken wing song?
No. Is it like the chicken song or? Like,
no, the chicken wing song. Chicken wing, something and potatoes, da 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 da. It's terrible. The chicken wing song. You'll have to look it up.
Okay, yeah, I'll look it up when the kids aren't around in case I can't stand it.
yeah. And there's another one called macaroni and cheese.
Oh.
Yeah. But you know what? Spotify has so many great like coffee shop playlist kind of thing. You know, it depends on if it's a Friday night or if it's Sunday morning making brunch, right?
Yeah, fair enough. What's your favorite like guilty pleasure food?
Guilty pleasure food. Red wine and popcorn.
No, yeah, nice. Okay, we're gonna do the last trivia question.
All right.
Sarah told me that it might be easy. It wasn't easy for me, but it wasn't. What is the most suitable soil pH level for most veggies in the garden?
4.5 to 5.5, 6.
Yes, it's 6. And you're gonna win the next level veggie box of spices.
Nice.
And of course, the side picture of me that I mentioned earlier.
I'll have to say, since I've kind of moved into the greenhouse, my soil is very well controlled, and I never have to measure the pH anymore. So
yeah,
I do not have an excuse for my lame trivia knowledge.
I'm not good at trivia either, but I write some questions. So what are you doing now?
I just put the sour cream in a bowl and dumped in the appropriate measure of taco enhancer. Depends on who is eating this, because everybody in our house seems to have a different spice tolerance. I have to say, like, my kids are really good with like super flavorful. They love stuff, but some of them like a little hotter than others. But since it's us, we want a lot. So.
I had to train Sarah to like get into spicy food. Like I just kept on cooking for her and making it spicier and spicier and spicier. And then you like hit a point where you start craving it.
Yeah. Oh, totally. We honeymooned in Thailand. I can't believe when we came back how boring food was here. like really? We lived like this? So I'm just gonna like literally just pour this on. Maybe I made a little much, so maybe there'll be some taco chips to dip in this later too. So.
I know there's no such thing as too much dressing.
Too much sour cream now. Oh, I was gonna show you like one of my favorite ways to chop up greens is actually with scissors. Do you ever do that trick?
Okay, no, yeah, that's a great idea.
I love these scissors because they go in the dishwasher. And then just take the greens and instead of using a knife, and just chop, chop, chop. Like if you put your greens in a bowl and you were making stuff, like you're making ramen noodle soup or whatever, and you put a handful of pea shoots in there, and then you were like, oh, the pea shoots are a little bit longer than I like them.
That's how my mom, she likes to cut up sausages with scissors.
Likes to chop up what?
Sausages. Like she'll just fry up and they cut them up and like there's always cut up sausages at my mom's house.
Nice.
Do you mind holding up one of the salads just up to the camera so you can see? Oh wow, that looks delicious.
Yeah.
And can you tell us a couple of places where we can get the Bramble Hill microgreen salad mixes?
Probably anywhere you can almost find Big Cove Foods spices.
Yeah.
Locally anyway, in Pictou County, like Whistleberry and Sterling's. And then if you're in the Halifax area, actually, we are featured product this week at the Pete's locations.
Oh,
so
nice.
I'm on a special price this week too. So I did the delivery run myself yesterday, and everybody is fully stocked. So
that's great. Every time I go into Pete's, I always like buy so much stuff that it's.
Yeah, we were excited yesterday. I found some guava. It was nice, and some like black salt that I wanted to try, and love it. There's so many great places in the city. I'm not even going to start listing all the great stuff. Like pizza buns at Arthur's, and
All right. Well, I won't hold you up all day, but thank you very much for coming and congratulations on the award. We'll see you soon.
This was super fun. Thanks, Dave.